Map Dad here, wrapping up a busy stretch of coast-to-coast travel with a happy celebration in one of America's unique cities, Savannah, Georgia. This is the second Map Dad video of this coastal community that sends you back centuries, so no need for us to do a trolley tour of this city, which I will say is a good way to get your bearings. Laid out by General James Oglethorpe around a set of squares, the Map Dad family was staying at the Hamilton Turner Inn, which would truly be a revelation. The history behind this house is that it was the first home in the city with electricity. The rooms on this particular weekend ranged from $400 to $700 a night. Now, the rates were less in the $300 to $500 range at other times of the year. With the rate came a delicious full Southern breakfast each morning, treats and snacks in the late afternoon, topped off with a little port in the evening. Map wife not thrilled with that option, as Map Dad, he liked the port and slept heavy. Yeah, in other words, I snored through the night. The first night in town, we ate at Hitch, which, along with its sister restaurant, Trailer Park, is known for quirky dishes. I had the Miyagi beef tacos, washed down with some fried Oreos. In the morning, a walk south from our accommodations to what you would call Savannah's version of Central Park, Forsyth Park. Lots of joggers and dog walkers and guys getting set to play ultimate frisbee on the city's front lawn. Savannah is steeped in history, from colonial times to the modern phenomenon of the 1990s book Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. We took the tour of the Mercer Williams home. For $15, a 35-minute walk through the home, which was fascinating as Map Dad finally read the book. Spoiler alert, there was a murder inside, and I'll tell you in a minute where the now famous Bird Girl statue is on display. For lunch, it was to the famous Old Pink House. Lunch because even 6 months out, I couldn't get a dinner reservation. Now, the food was quite good. However, the service, slow would be an understatement. More than an hour just to get our entrees. I'd recommend the pulled pork sandwiches, but only 2 small sliders did not sate Map Dad's appetite. So, that meant a post-lunch trip to Leopold's Ice Cream on Broughton Street, which is the main shopping street in the city, but by no means its only one, as there are stores and restaurants throughout. In all the trips Map Dad has made to Savannah, only once was there not a long line from Leopold's spilling into the street. But a double scoop of coffee and lemon custard was the reward for waiting. Dinner would be a helping of baked spaghetti from Fancy Parker's convenience store, and it was good. For $6. Saturday night dinner would be a highlight at Collins Quarter. Not only did I have a fabulous short rib dish, but we ordered an extra plate of the pear and ricotta cicchetti pasta because everyone raved about it. On our last day in Savannah, some more culture. A $30 ticket gets you admission into the 3 Telfair Museum properties. First, lunch at the modern Jepson Center, which was quite good, and the chance to get another scoop of Leopold's without waiting in line, that was a bonus. If you have young kids, the children's area in the museum is vast. Unfortunately, as the museum was between exhibitions, the main gallery was closed off, so there wasn't as much to see. Next door to the Jepson Center is the Telfair Gallery, which is a very impressive rotunda where you can sit in the middle of the room and take in some of the larger works. Upstairs is where the Bird Girl statue is now on display. It was in the Bonaventure Cemetery, but after the book, Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, there was concern over its future security, so it was moved here. Our final stop, the Owens Thomas House and Slave Quarters, a fascinating look at the gentry and those enslaved who served the family. Now, you don't have to visit all 3 places in the same day. Your ticket is good for a week. And you may want to stay that long as you discover all the fantastic places the city has to offer. A few more quick notes. Take a walk along the riverfront and check out the Marriott Hotel in the Plant Riverside District, where an old power plant was transformed into something special. And if you like chicken, one of the best fried chicken sandwiches you'll ever have is at Brochu's Family Tradition. Now that's in the Starland neighborhood on 40th Street off of Bull Street. It's a short Uber ride from the center of the city, but well worth it. I now crave the dirty rice. I'm Map Dad, pointing your travel in the right direction.